I'm Dane Rose, and I wanted to include you in a little game that I find really fun to play with my partner. And it's called Catch an Age and Love It. And most of you probably know, or if you pay attention, that you're not always one emotional age. Sometimes you feel 5 years old, sometimes excited, sometimes terrified, sometimes you're 7, and sometimes you're 15 and curious and filled with lust. So we're all ranges of inner ages. And every age has different needs. And in almost all of our ages, there are certain wounds. Some of them are suppressed, some of them are denied, some of them are discounted, but there are wounds. And if you think about just you, most of the time, or you think of your partner, most of the time, they're all over the place in these different ages. They're in all kinds of different intensities and different emotional ages within their psyche. And you generally don't know, and they don't generally know because we don't teach it, what age they are. But let's say you're dealing with your partner and there's some pain or some anxiety or some insecurity or hesitancy on their face, or there's some distance or some symptom. Catch the age. How old are you right now? Well, right now, I am 5 years old. Okay, so here I am. I'm 5 years old. Well, this is a great thing to turn attention to. Because then the next question can be, how does your 5-year-old want to be loved and supported right now? And you're bringing all your possible responses in on this age. Your partner can then ask their inner 5-year-old what do they need and want to be supported, and come up with a list. Or you can help. Maybe the 5-year-old is scared of speaking, and so you can help. Well, would you like this or this? And talk as if you're talking to a 5-year-old. Now you've got some idea who you're dealing with and some clue. Maybe they don't know and they freeze, but you've still got some clue. What would that 5-year-old, you know your partner somewhat, hopefully, what would that 5-year-old want? And you can love that 5-year-old. I love you. I adore you. I'm giving you a big hug. Now, did you receive the hug, 5-year-old? No, I didn't. Nobody loves me. Aha, but I'm here and I'm loving you. So you can catch the 5-year-old with their defenses, which will be quite thick if they've been abused and betrayed and lied to, etc. But I'm here and I love you. No, nobody wants me. I want you. Can you feel it? Where are you, my 5-year-old? And you can hug your partner and love your partner and celebrate and penetrate through the defenses. And then once you've got the connection, you can then say, can you feel all this love flowing into this area? Can you feel it? You, the 5-year-old, you know it. You know how important you are. You know how special you are. I'm happy you're part of the mix of my partner, the beautiful, magical child. When that 5-year-old is totally topped up, well, the ages will start moving around again. But you've just gotten love very consciously at a high bandwidth into an area of the psyche that needs it, and that otherwise would not get it, because we have all kinds of defenses up around love, like, oh, they didn't really mean it. The 5-year-old may be saying, I'm a baby, nobody really wants me. I'm sure nobody wants to hear how needy I am. I'm sure nobody wants to know. And so in that thing, when you say, I love you in general, the 5-year-old doesn't let it in. No, you don't love me. You love the sexy teenager. You don't love me, the 5-year-old. You didn't like what I had to say before. You don't like it when I'm going slow. You don't love me at all. So that's all the defense. So you say, I love you to your partner. They're 5 years old at that moment. They're blocking it. So nothing's coming in. There's no transmutation of energy. You zero into the age. You zero into the feelings of that age. You zero into what that age wants in any blocks. And you will feel the energy when it starts flowing. And when you pump that age filled with energy, it gets easier with time. You've now got a reservoir. You've now got a happy 5-year-old that's part of the cosmology of that psyche. It's part of the inner age dynamic. That's now on your side. That 5-year-old likes being loved. And that 5-year-old likes being listened to. And that 5-year-old likes being loved and supported and likes being seen and welcome. So that 5-year-old is going to vote for the relationship. It's like, political dance. How many inner ages are going to vote for the marriage? Well, I want nothing to do with them. They never play with me. I want nothing to do with them. They lie to me. I want nothing to do with them. They make me feel dumb. Okay, 5, 6, and 7 are out. 13-year-old, he's a little curious and mysterious. I'm somewhat into it. 14-year-old, just interested in sex. I'm not interested. And the different ages all have votes and perspectives on the marriage. It's very difficult to go through a difficult period in a marriage when half the parts inside of one or both of you is not interested in the relationship and says, nah, go away, I don't want you. And then the other parts are saying, yes, I really want this relationship, but the other parts are fighting it. And so this is part of understanding, what it is to have a sustainable marriage, is to have yes votes from all the different inner ages. And when, 85, 95% of all the people in your partner are voting yes, their lustful part says, yes, the sex is great. Their curious part says, yes, it's a very interesting relationship. Their like to look good part says, yes, I look great in this relationship. Their part that likes to be important says, yes, I feel really important with this person. And they vote yes. Well, you got a strong relationship as long as the other person has the same thing. And so this is a mutual dance to go back and forth to court and enlist the inner ages of the entire range of relationships so that you can have a truly dynamic, growing, strong marriage based on mutual value, mutual desire, mutual longing and synergy between all the inner ages. Have fun.